Voters in Wisconsin, Hawaii, and Washington state casting their ballots today.
Yeah, you better bet the candidates watching very closely, hoping the primaries give them the edge they need to win the next big prize, of course, Ohio.
News 5's Lori Kinney has more on today's nationwide campaign blitz. But first tonight, we go to Columbus to News 5's Amy Wagner. That's where Republican John McCain is tonight. Amy?
Well, Sandra, this was John McCain's first major trip to Ohio, and he says we'll be seeing him here a lot in the coming weeks. Now, this afternoon, he met with a group of reporters from both the local and national media to touch on a number of issues. He talked about the importance that Ohio voters will play in the upcoming election. He also hit on an issue that hits pretty close to home in the tri-state: immigration.
And, of course, we'll be spending time here in Ohio in anticipation of the primary 2 weeks from today. I will also, if I am fortunate enough to be the nominee of the party, I will also compete very strongly here in the heartland of America. We all know how important Ohio is in the electoral map, and that it's very important for a Republican to do well in Ohio. I'm aware of the economic difficulties, having campaigned here many times with Mike DeWine and spent a lot of time here in the state of Ohio, and we'll be talking a lot about the economy of the state and the nation's economy as we move forward. Well, I've made it very clear my position is that we have to secure the borders first. The American people want that. They don't have trust and confidence in us to secure the borders, even though that was part of our initial proposal. So I understand we have to secure the borders first. As president, I would have the border state governors certify the borders are secure. Then we would move to tamper-proof biometric identification cards for temporary workers, get rid of the 2 million people who have committed crimes here in this country, according to Chertoff, and then move forward in a humane and compassionate fashion, not rewarding anyone for illegal behavior by putting them ahead of people who have come here legally or have waited to come here legally. I just saw a recent poll in USA Today that showed now a majority of Americans see that the surge is succeeding. And I can convince the American people that a date for withdrawal, a date for surrender, which both Senator Clinton and Senator Obama espoused, would then result in chaos, al-Qaeda declaring the United States had been defeated, and a much larger expenditure and sacrifice of American blood and treasure. They were wrong when they said the surge wouldn't work. It's working.
And now with major news coming out of Cuba today, Fidel Castro stepping down. Senator McCain didn't mince any words for those who are in power in Cuba now. Hear what his message is to them coming up tonight at 6. For now, reporting live in Columbus, I'm Amy Wagner, News 5, where the news comes first.